Hey there, guys. It is playoff time in the desert. So today we are going to be taking on everybody else in the playoffs and hoping that we can not lose. If we can repeat last year's World Series success, that would be great. Regardless what happens, it's good that our team has been so successful. Hopefully we can keep it rolling. Of course, we won about 125 games again. Wander Franco is going to win the MVP. Um, Sixto Sanchez had an absolutely outstanding season. He keeps looking better and better. Lots of great things to come from him. All of our top players really good. We of course have the position crunch where I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with everybody. We've had some players like MJ Melendez come a long ways. We have some very, very good builds on our team, so hopefully we can keep improving. Wait, did I see that right? Did MJ Melendez have 7 triples? He had 7 triples. Ladies and gentlemen, our catcher had 7 triples. All right, well, let's get going with this playoff round. Once again, I will manually play the World Series games once we get to a one team or an elimination game for either team. But until then, I will just let it sim. And if we do not make it to the World Series, then oh well. But we should make it to the World Series. I mean, we've got a good enough team, no doubt. Joey Gerber has signed his extension, Tyler Freeman has signed his, and fans are happy about Tyler Freeman. Speaking of the fans, our fan interest is actually really high, so hopefully we can keep it climbing for a little bit and then maybe see a market size or fan loyalty increase. Corbin Martin being injured is not good. We want to see our top 3 pitchers ready for the playoffs. Speaking of our top 3 pitchers, I need to move somebody to the bullpen. Definitely going to be Magwood. All right, and it looks like we're about to sweep the Dodgers. Nope. As long as we don't choke the series, I don't really care. Ooh, Ben Bowden has signed his extension. Yeah, Ben Bowden has actually turned into a pretty nice middle reliever for us. He's been very good. Please don't choke this series. Please don't choke this series. Please don't choke this series. Oh, well, us not having Kellenic surely was part of the problem. Oh, we're still in the middle of a playoff series. Okay, well, please, 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 do not blow this. Please, please. Yes, I know. Please tell me we didn't blow this. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so we did beat the Dodgers by absolutely shredding them with our offense. Enjoy AAA Robinson. Not that there's anything to enjoy there, but you get the idea. Hallelujah, Jared Kelenic is back. It is a huge relief to have our center fielder back. Kelenic has been an integral piece to this team without a doubt. Kyle Wright has signed his extension. I don't remember exactly. Okay. People are happy about Kyle Wright. Enough for a whole whopping 1 increase in fan interest. We are so far beating up on the Braves. Very much beating up on the Braves, and we sweep the Braves in the division series. Hey, look, Mike Trout and his Angels are likely to make the World Series. All right, well, Jeff Bain is going to have to enjoy AAA because Corbin Martin is back. All right, and now, wait. I think Dylan Cease probably sees the biggest boost in the bullpen of these two. Yeah, all right. Well, Dylan Cease will join the bullpen. It's a shame that Diaz started his season injured because he is such a high talent reliever for us, and of course he will now be here available in the playoffs, which is of course what matters the most. Oh, can the Yankees make a push past the Angels to the playoffs or the World Series? And the Angels are going into the World Series, so we will play day by day until we reach an elimination game, and then we will manually play that. All right. This is 3 games, so now I'm going to check the progress of the series. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's moderate too, but Jesus, look at Wander Franco right now. That is some insane talent. It looks like he's actually upped it again. All right, well, we're up 2-1 in the World Series right now. I think I'm just going to have to force Wander Franco to play through it. All right, well, we are a game away from our World Series championship. So let's play at Los Angeles. Perfect. All right. What's MJ Melendez's injury? Bruised knee. All right, whatever. He can play through it. Okay, well, let's hope this doesn't kill us, but wow, look at these comparisons. We've got our ace Sixto Sanchez for the deciding game here, and we are better in every single position. All right, well, let's get this show on the road with Luis Arias leading off the inning. And that is a single by Arias to get the game started. That's definitely a good way to start the game. Wander Franco, that looks like a fly out. Didn't get quite enough on that one. Here's Acuna. Shohei Ohtani is getting us into some bad counts. And he strikes out Acuna. Here's Kelenic. What is up with all these 0-2 counts? Kelenic manages to fight one off for a single, though. Nolan Jones. Strikeout from Jones. And here's Ace Sixto Sanchez. Oh wow, he won the Triple Crown. And that is a strikeout to start the inning for the Angels. Oh wait, we've played the Angels last year in the World Series, and Shohei Ohtani was a big pain then. Yeah, that's right. Shohei Ohtani. Mike Trout was not a big threat then, though. And of course, Sixto Sanchez is the superior player here. He is better than Trout. That is a strikeout on 3 pitches, presumably. Bohm to lead off our inning. That is a deep fly ball to left field, but I think that's going to be caught. Yeah. Can MJ Melendez get something going here? And that is a double down the left or right field line. It might actually be a triple considering how many he had. But no, it's just going to be a double. Springer's arm is apparently too good for Melendez to advance further. Here's Tyler Freeman. Oh, that's punched into right field. MJ Melendez will advance to third. And Tyler Freeman will steal second base. That's going to be a ground out, but it's an RBI ground out. We score the first run of the World Series on the Nick Madrigal ground out. And that is through past, is that Simmons at short and into center field. Arias will advance to second on the throw, and we score our second run. Here's superstar Wander Franco. They're just going to walk him. Probably a smart choice considering just how dangerous he is. Yeah, it's a fly out by Acuna. That'll end the inning. But we managed to score 2 to strike first, and that is probably all we're going to need with Sixto Sanchez on the mound. What the heck? Okay, a walk by Sanchez. That's not something you're going to see very often. If he gets a strikeout here, that's something, yeah, that's something much more common from him. And the Juan Kelly guy, their first baseman. He hit 270, 297 with 1 home run. That's interesting. And Marcell Ozuna. Oh, that's punched to right field. That's going to be a home run. I cannot believe that Sixto Sanchez gave up a home run. Since when does Sixto Sanchez give up a home run? He has more runs allowed than hits, and that is going to be another home run maybe. No, will Acuna have it? Acuna's got it. Thank goodness, that was really close. Kelenic to lead off the inning. That's going to be caught. Oh, that's a weak pop out by Jones. Oh, it's dropped. Ha! Rendon bobbled it. And Nolan Jones draws a walk after nearly popping out to foul territory. And speaking of pop-outs. Oh, that's Rangifro. It's short. That would be why he isn't the best. Oh, MJ Melendez striking out. All right, let's see if Sixto Sanchez can recover from that home run in the second. He still has a very reasonable pitch count, but he allows a single to ring a throw. Strike out a Springer. Can he strike out Trout to get out of this inning? Nope, but he can get a ground out. Freeman will lead off this inning. And that's going to be, oh, it's in front of Springer for a single. And Nick Madrigal will follow suit. And now we've got the top of the order up with 2 men on. Luis Arias can't quite do it. That's going to be, oh, that is in. What do you know? That is 3 bloop singles in a row. And now the very dangerous Wander Franco will bat. And that is, that's going to be deep enough to score a run, though. And we, once again, reclaim the lead. Kalanick strikes, or that was Acuna strikes out. Speaking of Kalanick, here he is. He'll strike out too. And we only get 1 run across. Sixto Sanchez is dealing this game. Rendon's going to put this one in play, but it's a ground out to Wander Franco. So far, Sixto Sanchez has 6 strikeouts. And that is going to be a lazy fly ball right to Acuna, and that will retire the side. That one is shot into center field by Jones. Here's Alec Boehm. That's going to be a double play. And MJ Melendez will strike out to end the inning. Sixto Sanchez is really doing a nice job this game. I mean, he can carve through even the best lineups really easily. In fact, this is probably a poor game for him since he gave up a walk and a home run. You're never going to see that in a game by Sanchez. Buster Posey pokes one into center field for a single. And Sanchez will get a ground out from Rangifro to end the inning. Once again, Tyler Freeman will lead off an inning. I think this is the 3rd time this game that he's led off an inning. Oh, that's a long fly ball to center field. It is going to be over Trout's head, and that is going to be extra bases for Tyler Freeman. Madrigal never strikes out. Let's not make this an exception. And that is going to be at least a double into the gap. That is going to score Freeman, and we will extend our lead. The bottom of the order has really done an excellent job this game. Apparently, if you can just avoid striking out against Ohtani, you're fine. He's not nearly as much of a pain as he was last time. And we have chased Ohtani in the 6th. That's going to be a ground out by Arias. Come on, Franco. Ground out by Franco. It'll advance Madrigal to third, though. Can Acuna drive in another run? And he will. Acuna will single into center field, and we will extend our lead to 5-2. And that will be a steal for Acuna. And that's probably a ground out by Kelenic. But can he? He beats it out. That is an infield single by Jared Kelenic. Ugh. Nolan Jones now. And that is going to be a ground out to end the inning. And that is going to be extra bases down the line by George Springer. Wander Franco just could not get there, despite the fact that we shifted. Thanks, Franco, and your 70 grade defense at third base. Oh my goodness, and Tyler Freeman bobbles that one. It's time to move Wander Franco back to short fate, guys, because Forloto Bormini is not yet ready. At least I don't think so. But it is looking bad here. All right. One out now, and runners on the corners still. And Sixto Sanchez gets a clutch double play to end the inning without allowing any more runs. Here's Bohm to lead off the seventh. And that is going to be a pop out and foul ground. It's looking pretty good here, though. I mean, I'm pretty confident. I think we're going to win this one. And MJ Melendez shoots one into the left field corner, and that is going to be another double for the catcher, who has somehow come up with 80 extra base power. Tyler Freeman once more. And that is a wild pitch to advance Melendez to third. Ooh, guess he was injured. Or no, is this the same guy? Who knows? Tyler Freeman with yet another hit. And that'll drive in our 6th run of the game. Trying to atone for his error earlier. And that's going to be a single into center field by Madrigal. Can Luis Arias get more stuff going? It's going to be a double play. And that'll end the inning. All right, how is Sixto Sanchez doing on stamina? He's got at least an inning left in him, especially considering this is the bottom of the order. Why do they have Marcell Ozuna batting so low? That's a lazy fly ball. Yeah, he's still a very good hitter. And he will strike out against Sanchez. That's going to be, an amazing play by Kelenic. All right, Sanchez is probably capable of going yet another inning. Here is Wander Franco. And that is going to be single into right field. Acuna will draw a walk, and we have runners on first and second once again with Kelenic up. It's Jimmy Sherfy, or I guess James Sherfy now. And that is going to be yet another hit. Franco will not score, but we now have the bases loaded and no one out. And here is Nolan Jones. Note that we still do not have a home run. Alec Boehm. That is going to be a single into left field. And we tack on our 7th run. We have 18 hits, 19 hits actually. Here is MJ Melendez. Oh, he'll strike out. And Tyler Freeman, who's had a hit literally every time up, and he will keep it going. 5 for 5. And we will score 2 more runs. Oh no, we only got 1 run. He got thrown out at the plate. All right, Sixto Sanchez against Buster Posey. And that is going to be a ground out to Freeman. We are 5 outs away from our World Series title. Rangifro. That is a ground out. Oh no, it is bobbled. That is our 2nd error this game, and Alec Boehm is a very, very good defender, so there is no excuse for that kind of crap. George Springer. That is a fly ball to center field, but it looks like Kelenic is going to have it pretty easily. And 2 down. Mike Trout will be the last batter of this inning, I hope. Yep, he is going to fly out to Kelenic. We are 3 outs away from our World Series. Nick Madrigal will lead off the inning with a walk. Arias will shoot one right at Springer in right field. And Franco will ground into a double play to end the inning. All right, well, let's get Edwin Diaz in the game. I forgot to warm him up, but who cares? Wait, who's the batter? Joe Adele. Yeah, let's just bring him in. Oh, he's gassed. Okay, well, he's not an option. All right, I'll get up Nick Birdie and Ben Bowden then. And I will let Sixto Sanchez face Joe Adele. That is going to be a ground out, and Sixto Sanchez has 8 1/3 under his belt. Oh, they're still cold. All right, I will let him face Rendon. Sixto Sanchez gets another strikeout. I'm going to give Sixto Sanchez a chance to pitch a complete game in the World Series. All right, here's Juan Kelly, the last man standing for the Los Angeles Angels. And he will ground out to Wander Franco. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our 2nd consecutive World Series victory against the Angels. And to nobody's surprise, Sixto Sanchez had a very good game score. He did very well. And yeah, we had a very good offensive performance despite not hitting a single home run. Wow, Acuna had 7 in the series, though, or is that the playoffs? Whichever, that's still impressive. All right, well, we will continue into the offseason now. With our 4-1 World Series victory over the Angels. Wander Franco will be virtually assured the MVP, and Sixto Sanchez will be virtually assured the Cy Young. And a very good season score. I still don't get why the power hitter thing. Why is Nolan Jones? He hit 43 home runs. in back-to-back seasons. How is he not good enough? He had 46 doubles and a triple too. Oh, I sure hope Yates' age makes him cheap. And it will not make him cheap at all. I'm not signing Yates to an extension. Sorry, bro. You're just gonna have to be disappointed. Well, our budget's increasing, which is good. And of course, our top prospects list still looks very, very nice. Wow. I didn't notice this guy, but he is very talented. We have a lot of high talent guys I just don't know what to do with. All right, let's see if anybody else is entering arbitration. Oh, can we extend Nick Birdie by chance? He's not too expensive, but he is also very injury prone, so I'm not a huge fan of that. Madrigal is expensive now. And that's right, I tried to offer him an extension earlier, but he was insistent on having that player opt-out available. So I'm going to be looking to trade Nick Madrigal, not trading Wander Franco under pretty much any circumstances. I will likely be moving Tyler Freeman full-time to second base to be our starter there. And let's take a look and see if Boromini is MLB ready. I guess he's close. He could hypothetically be a major league shortstop. Who was that other shortstop that they really liked? Noelvi Marte could hypothetically fill in. Who was that other top? This dude. This dude. He's yeah, I'd say he's definitely MLB ready. I mean, he doesn't suck in any category. He has a pretty solid eye. Very good defense. I wouldn't mind calling him up. All right, well, we will see what we can do. I'm gonna look to trade Madrigal for basically whatever I can get. That should also improve my financial situation. Still got 2 years left on Tom Murphy's contract, unfortunately. But MJ Melendez, of course, we got a long time left on his. All right, let's take a look at our financial situation. Who is coming up on arbitration in the near future? Alexander Vargas. Oh, it's this dude. Okay, well, he can probably get traded out. I don't really have any use for him. Tolbert was just first based up for a tiny bit, so I can probably trade him. Alec Thomas is probably trade fodder. I mean, I like him a lot, but we've got better outfield options and a very crowded outfield. So I don't see him being of any value. Nelson Gonzalez has really not panned out for us. He had a good year this year. He didn't allow a single home run in his 44 games pitched, but I think he still might be trade fodder. I'll see what we can do about that. Madrigal, of course, is going to be on the block. Tyler Phillips is likely getting traded. Yeah, we'll look at our top prospects, figure out who's getting called up, who's not, basically whatever. And of course, Wander Franco is going to be sticking around for a very, very long time. I might also look to trade Dylan Cease. He's good, and he gets a lot of strikeouts, but I'm not a fan of his performance, and he walks too many batters, gives up too many home runs, and we've got some guys on the doorstep waiting to come up. So let's begin our offseason. Are there any interesting prospects that I would like to acquire, particularly pitchers? Angels do indeed have a pitcher. He's rated as a reliever, though. He's basically just another Dylan Cease. That guy's a reliever. I still wouldn't mind picking him up, though. He does have very good ratings. This dude is very interesting. I know he's rated as a reliever, but he has a 5 pitch mix, high control, high movement. I will look into a trading for him. I like this guy. Unsurprisingly, their asking price is quite high. So I will have to figure something out here. Oh, and they've got Grayson Rodriguez too. Do they have any interesting major league pieces? Oh, this is their major league roster. Okay, do they have any interesting prospects outside of these guys? This Eric Ball, dude, he could be potentially interesting. All right, well, let's see if Nick Madrigal can sway their opinion about trading this dude, because he definitely has game-changing control and movement and a deep arsenal. I hate to part with Madrigal. He's been a big part of this lineup for the past couple seasons. And of course, his captain personality is something pretty much invaluable to our team. And they still want somebody else. They would take Thomas and Madrigal. I'll leave this up, but I don't think this is going to be worth making a move on. All right, Case Williams, of course, our pitcher. This dude is not my favorite. That guy isn't my favorite either. Don't like him. Eh. This pitcher from the Angels has some interesting things. He's got a 4 pitch mix. He has a circle changeup, which is definitely good to see. High control. He's a ground baller. Yeah, you know what? Let's just look into this dude from the Angels because nobody else really looks all that great. I'm not a fan of his personality, though. They want quite a bit in return for him as well. I'd much rather pick up that other dude than this dude. Pitching is apparently very scarce in this league, so other than Sixto Sanchez, there just are not many high caliber pitchers. I have this dude? How did I not notice I had this high-end relief pitching prospect? Nick Bitsko is interesting. He throws very hard. He's a two-way player. He's got a pretty nice arsenal. I'll keep him in mind, but I don't know that I'll be trading for him. I have another relief pitching prospect who's good. Oh, it's Ohea. Okay, that's why. Who was the guy that I was looking at? It was Bitsko. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll look into Bitsko. I think he could be potentially interesting. He's not a bad right fielder, but he's definitely not a good one. I mean, he would be like absolute emergency depth in right field, so he's barely got value in that way. He's not too bad. I would be more than willing to go up Thomas to get him. This looks like a fair trade to me. I think I'm also going to be looking at major league pitchers. Let's see if they've. Ooh, Brendan McKay. I kind of regret not trading for McKay. He actually is a genuinely decent two-way player. Glasnow, of course, very talented. Adley Rutschman, who I gave to them as part of the Wander Franco deal. Blake Snell, their usual. Actually, this is a very nice asking price for a player of the talent of McKay. Christian Robinson has literally no value to my organization. I would rather keep Thomas than him, and I have no problem giving up Thomas. So this is a very good trade. Brendan McKay and Nick Bitsko, two pretty high talent pitchers for Alec Thomas and Christian Robinson. Definitely willing to make this move. Now, what's the deal with the Dames? Okay, he should still be in arbitration. So what if I added him for a single year? He can be the guy that fills my gap to get Boromini up. Definitely don't have any issues trading JJ Bleday. But he's an average hitter except his eye, which is above average, and he is a pretty solid defensive shortstop. He just had a very good year with the Rays despite having a below average OPS plus. And he's a captain, so there we go. He's durable as well. And he's also popular. All right, let's take a look at their prospects. I guess this De La Cruz dude is interesting enough to ask about. This is very un-Ray-like. Normally, the Rays hang on to their top players at pretty much any cost and will not give them up. But now they're willing to give them up for very, very little. Now this is a fair asking price for a first round draft pick that I'm not going to pay, of course. Wait, what's my rotation like? My starting pitching rotation at this point? Okay, so Corbin Martin, Chris Sale, Sixto Sanchez, Kyle Wright, and Brendan McKay would be my rotation right now. All right. I'm not going to make this trade, but let's see if we can't get them to give us some money. Actually, we can probably get more money than that. Yeah, this is a very nice trade for us. Picking up some very consequential pitching talent and our stopgap shortstop without giving very much up at all. What? Alec Thomas was that popular? Adames, of course, was more popular, but still surprised by that. Wow, our fan interest is way up now. That's great to see. All right, let's take a look at the arbitration numbers for Adames. Ooh, and McKay's in arbitration already, too. Yowza. That's why they were willing to trade him so cheap, because they're both in arbitration. All right, well, McKay is willing to sign a very team-friendly long-term contract. That would take him through his age 37 season. I do like the team options though, so if we can get these down to $0, I'm willing to make this happen. Perfect. All right, that's a very affordable extension for McKay. Wait, okay, so Adames is actually not projected to be making very much in arbitration, only about 6 million. Why is he not happy? Dude, you just had a 4-WAR season. Why are you unhappy with that? Well, this is going to make him a little bit trickier to deal with. Great. We might actually have to force him into arbitration, which I do not like at all. Hey, 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 look at who is now trade bait. Oh, wait, he's an extreme ground baller. Who actually has sucked the last couple seasons? Okay, never mind. We can trade him. All right, well, guess who's getting released? Well, I still don't have to pay you anything for next season. Sorry, Tanel. You didn't deserve to get released. You're a decent pitcher. I really do not like that Willie Adames is refusing to go through arbitration. Or sign an extension, I should say. All right, how is our salary situation now? Okay, so it's a little bit better. We're looking at 150-ish million. All right, now let's look to trade Nelson Gonzalez here. So there are teams willing to take Nelson Gonzalez. Hopefully give something back. I believe I saw Luis Campusano's name, if I remember correctly. He's still a high-end catcher on this save. Okay, Chandler Chamberlain is not bad. He's an extreme ground baller. I like that. Do not like him very much. He's actually not too bad. Ooh, Garrett Lawson. All right, Garrett Lawson is actually a very respectable relief pitcher. Slater O'Brien. Do not like him very much. All right, well, our World Series rivals, the Los Angeles Angels, are going to have our one of our better relief pitchers. I'm amazed that the Angels do not have any good prospects pretty much at all. Wow. Sean Poppin's interesting. Oh, this is the Twins, not the Angels. And Slater O'Brien is not the guy I was looking for. That explains it. Here's Garrett Lawson. Elias Mendoza. This dude's pretty interesting. Or have I already asked about him and he was too pricey? I think he was, yeah. Don't like him too much. Oh, this dude is very interesting. Abe Alvarado. We'll keep an eye on his development. Logan Bravo, very much inferior third baseman for the better one. The Angels would take this weird no-name guy for their first round pick. Roberto Pina. Yeah, he's not very high talent. I'm more than willing to give him up. They must really like their two-way players in order to be willing to give up so much to get that guy. Must be nice to have as much money as the Angels. Oops. Perfect. All right, who else is on a... Oh yeah, Dylan Cease, right, him. I'm sure there's plenty of teams who want a pitcher of Cease's caliber. And he's on a very nice contract, too. Well, this DeCastro guy isn't too bad. Prefer the DeCastro guy to Kevin Mays. TJ Reeves isn't bad. I don't like any of these guys, but they're not bad. This is a interesting prospect, high work ethic and intelligence. But of course, I've already got so many shortstops, I don't really know if I need him. Do not want Slater O'Brien. Pete Crow Armstrong. He's got very nice center field defense, but of course, don't really need any outfielders either. Ronier Quintero, I've already looked at him. There we go, a pitching prospect that I don't like. Dexter Jordan is interesting. Very high home run power, and he's decent all around. But he's also 24, and I have no need for him. All right, who is that 20-year-old shortstop? DeCastro. Good on base skills, very high shortstop defense. Who else do the Red Sox have? This is a very, very, very poor team. I feel bad for the Red Sox for how bad they are. Yeah, it's never good when you're walking a batter an inning. Shockingly, they are willing to trade their first round draft pick. I mean, obviously it would take a lot to do it, but they're willing to. Isaiah Magwood at this point, I don't know that he's ever actually going to be able to crack our roster. He keeps dropping off in a couple of categories. And yeah, they are interested in him. Who's this Vargas guy? Oh yeah, he's the guy I was going to trade because he was getting expensive in the near future. All right, well, there we go. Now let's see how much cash we can get. The good thing for the Red Sox, though, is that they do have a lot of cash. Why are they willing to trade Simeon? Okay. Seriously doubt they're willing to trade Simeon fully retained. Yeah. Interesting. Give me all your money, Red Sox. I need it. You don't. Perfect. All right, that's a $14 million improvement in our budget. And we still have Tyler Freeman available to trade. And we just freed up a lot of budget space going forwards. Or Nick Madrigal, not Tyler Freeman. Okay. Who was that one pitching prospect I was really interested in? I think it was that guy from the Angels, but there was another one. It was Harif Frias from the Orioles. All right, let's see if we can't get a package for him centered around Nick Madrigal. Okay, Corbin Martin, Brendan McKay, Chris Sale, Sixto Sanchez, and Kyle Wright will be our rotation. I was going to trade Tyler Phillips, so would he actually move the needle at all? Doesn't seem like he did. All right, what prospects do we have no need for? Bryce Jarvis. Okay, what if I gave them what if I gave them uh how is what's his name going? Case Williams, is he Major League ready? He's Major League ready. Okay, so what if I gave them Kyle Wright? Where's Kyle Wright? Here's Kyle Wright. And then called up either Bryce Jarvis or Case Williams. All right, now they're willing to take DeCastro and Brian Garcia, who I don't think we really have any use for. Yeah, he had one good season. Grayson Rodriguez. Don't want him, actually. I'll probably just be getting money here to close out this trade, but... Oh yeah, Eric Ball. Oh, he was drafted less than a year ago. All right, well, let's conclude this trade with money. Not $50 million of it, though. All right, so we're sending over a package of players for our pitching prospect, Harif Frias. Perfect. Wow, Tyler Phillips was popular? That took a massive hit to our fan morale. Yeah, that dropped like 9 overall. Although now I believe we do have the money to sign Kirby Yates to an extension, and our finances are looking much cleaner going forwards. Yeah, poor Meany is getting extended when he comes up. Hurry Frias will be an interesting prospect for us for sure. All right. Well, should I trade Edwin Diaz? I don't know. I don't think I will. Okay, if I can get Kirby Yates a little bit cheaper, then I will be willing to extend him. And I would like a team option, of course. Perfect. Obviously not ideal, but that'll get the job done, and that's the important thing. Is an Alec Bohm extension in the store? Does not look like it is. All right, well, I will probably have to trade him. Do we have any interesting first base Oh, wait, no, I can move Brady House to designated hitter. Where's Brady House? Is he on our MLB roster? He's on our MLB roster. Why did he come up? I don't know. I'm forgetful. Okay, well, Brady House can probably slot into DH at some point, or first base or something, and we move somebody to DH. So it's just a nice extra slot that we'll have available. Alec Bohm will have to be traded at some point, probably after next season. And I guess with that, we can just sim ahead to free agent filings and see if there's anybody we want to sign. And Brendan McKay has signed his extension. I don't know why he isn't popular, but he is such a talented player. All around, very good to have McKay. He will probably slot in as a DH or backup DH, or DH against lefties or righties or something. Yeah, we can have McKay platoon with Bohm maybe. We'll see what happens, but he will definitely be slotting into our starting rotation. All right, well, I suppose Hurry Frias and Garrett Lawson can temporarily be on the roster, although I'm definitely going to be demoting Frias. Right before arbitration, I'll see if Willie Dames is willing to consider signing an extension, but I don't think he is because he's being a pouty little whiny child. But you know what happens. We might be trading him mid-season depending on how our players develop. Oh, he's still going to be a pouty whiny child. And Yates has signed his extension. That reminds me, I gotta hike up the season ticket prices, $32. Shocker, Wander Franco won the MVP. How is he? All right, let's see who won our Silver Sluggers. All right, Alec Bohm did. Francisco Mejia had a very nice season to beat out MJ Melendez. Wander Franco won it at third base. Luis Arias in left field. Cody Bellinger beat Kellenic in center. I think that he probably didn't deserve it, but he did have a very nice season. Mookie Betts beat out Acuna in right, and Nolan Jones won it at DH. We did not win reliever of the year because Edwin Diaz was out for so long. Not one Gold Glover. I won Manager of the Year. Sixto Sanchez shockingly wins the Cy Young. Chris Sale, despite missing about a third of the season plus, comes out and gets third place in Cy Young voting. Wander Franco unanimously wins the MVP. Rafael Devers finishes second. Cody Bellinger third. Nolan Jones, Jared Kelenic, Sixto Sanchez, Luis Arias, Ronald Acuna getting plenty of votes as well. Thanks to Willie Dames for being a whiny child. I think we should be able to win the arbitration hearing, though. I think the amount of money. Yeah, we did indeed win the arbitration hearing. All right, let's see if there are any interesting free agents. International free agents, or is there anybody good? Jesus Sanchez. Don't like him that much. Aha, here we go. Alex Velazquez. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an international free agent. It is time to give this guy a nice little contract. Let's see how you like 10 years, no options. 14 million a year. Perfect. Alex Velasquez would be a great addition. I would probably be trading away one of our starting pitchers once he signs. Ooh, another interesting one. This is 2 in 1 year, and he's got a really low demand too. 4 years. Let's see if we can't get that up to 6. Perfect. It is very possible that those are going to hike up because they are very high talent players. Especially that reliever. I can't see him signing for $5.5 million a year when he's going to be one of the best in the business. Oh, wait. Oh, he's with the Braves already. He's already signed. All right, well, still 2 players in a year is very impressive. I'd like to sign German Marquez, but I'm not going to. I'm going to show restraint. I'd like to sign Flaherty too, but not as badly. Hey, look, it's Ketel Marte. Alberto Mondesi, Tetsuo Yamada. Oh, wow, he was very good with the Orioles. Oh, not the Major League Baseball Orioles. All right, let's see if Chris Sale is willing to sign an extension. That is a lot of money, especially considering his age. I'm not going to sign Sale to an extension. All right, well, let's take a look at the free agent market and see if there's anybody particularly interesting other than the 2 guys I've already offered contracts to. Nick Birdie once again, German Marquez. Actually, his demand is so low, I would be willing to consider signing him. Does he want 10 years or something? He wants 8 years. German Marquez might actually be worth targeting. Matt Barnes is particularly cheap. Yeah, there's some interesting options on this free agent market. All right, let's see about Matt Barnes. You know what? I don't think we really need to sign Matt Barnes. We've got a pretty solid bullpen. And we're going to be crowded as anyways, especially with these 2 guys. I will try to get the financials to work for German Marquez, but I'm going to finish this one here, and I will see you guys next season. Hopefully we'll have a couple of interesting free agent signings, and I'll see you then.